Hello, hello. So my name's Madison. I'm gonna do some questions after the class because I feel like it might just be nice to move the bodies, start off right away. But first thing I'll say, please be super mindful with your own space. So if you're like me and you've got this lovely speaker back there, which could cause some sort of a hazard if I bumped into it, if you've got a coffee table or a lamp or anything around you, just be super mindful, know what's around. Feel free to change anything within the phrases that we do that better suits your space. And if at any point you've got any questions, you can either pop them in the chat, or if you'd like to unmute yourself and ask, I'm more than happy to hopefully clear some things up. I am going to be playing music from that lovely speaker over there. So if at any point you can't hear me, let me know and we'll do that. So if you guys are all ready, we're going to start standing and work a little bit somatically. So internally first, I'm going to guide us through a small, short improv, and then we'll start with some more structured stuff. So I'm going to bring my music with me. I'll keep it low to start, and I'll turn it up when we're ready to fully move. So if you want to find a front, wherever that may be for you, you might want to face the side, you might want to face the back. And we're going to start internally. So if it feels nice to close the eyes, you can do that. If you'd rather find a soft focus by drawing the eyes down towards the floor, we've got that option as well. Main thing we're going to focus on is finding our feet in parallel. So right underneath your hips. Feel supported by the ground underneath you with a soft little bend behind the knees. So we're never fully locking out those knees. Just let the arms hang heavy, shoulder blades rolling away from your ears. Let the belly and chest rise and fall as you take those inhales and exhales. And imagine the crown of the head just reaching up towards the ceiling, so we've got a sensation of length across the backs of the bodies. Now, first thing we're going to do is just tune into the breath. So notice how long or how short those inhales are, and how long or how short those exhales happen to be. Try to find ways to send breath to different areas of the body. Perhaps if you're holding tension in the back, you might want to send some breath there. Or if you've got any tension in the feet, send it down to the ground. We're going to start with a gentle sway, so bringing the weight towards your toes and then back towards your heels. Now, in order to stay in balance, we're going to need to fire up the belly, so squeeze the core, start to find a little bit of engagement. Ooh, I lost my balance there as you rock forward and back. You can start to introduce some rock side to side, over to one blade of the foot, then back to the other. Nice work. You might even take that in circular motions, maybe towards the right and over to the left. So today's improv image, we're going to work with the idea of strings. So imagining you've got these multitudes of strings on the body, and every so often they get pulled in different directions. So perhaps there's a string on the right elbow that lifts up to the ceiling, or maybe on the left heel that pulls away from the floor and up. There's no wrong answers, just a moment to explore what it's like to have this external idea of strings being pulled away and brought back in. Nice. There might be moments of opposition as you reach from one diagonal to the next. Perhaps it's the left rib cage, the right ear. Just letting these strings almost happen like a surprise. So although we are very much in control of our bodies right now, every so often there might be something that surprises you, pulls you across to the other end of your space, maybe allows for a little elevation. Now, with the image of strings, I also want you to think of the idea of releasing strings. So for example, if you have an arm lifted, it might be released as that string gets dropped in. Nice work. Letting this movement start to warm up the body, getting the back of the head, the back of the pelvis, your feet, shoulders, knees, everything involved. Yes, nice work, everyone. Lovely. Letting those strings surprise you, changing your directions, changing your focus. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and in 1, I want you to find a moment of reach. So reaching something far, far, far away, and then letting that go. Finding a different reach. Think of those strings being pulled and dropped through the center. Taking this in your own patterns, reaching far and letting it go. Reaching far, letting it go. Final 3 reaches. Final 2. And last one. Letting that go. Find your feet back underneath your hips. Take a moment to feel if the heart rate is starting to lift. And let that go. Nice work. All right, let's move something through a little more structured. So you're gonna find a front, might be facing the camera, might be facing away. You're gonna bring your feet under parallel. We're just gonna work on lengthening the spine. So I'm just gonna face the diagonal so that we can see the body. We're gonna start by tucking our chin into our chest, rolling all the way down through the spine. Get there by count 8, you're gonna bend the knees and roll all the way back up. We take that again, rolling down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This time you hold and you take a big stretch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, from here, you're gonna bend the knees and roll up. 1, 2. Your right arm is gonna swipe back behind you. Left arm swipes. Then you draw a circle with the left, circle with the right. Exactly, so taking that pattern again. We roll up. 1, 2, swipe, right swipe, left, circle, circle. Big breath in, open the arms, and you're gonna take a big curve in the center. So we have 7, 8, curve. 1, 2, 3. You're in that beautiful shape by 4. You're gonna release the arms down. 5, bring them both up. 6, 7, 8. Good, so that last pattern, pretend we've already done all the beginning bits. You're rolling up. 1, 2, swipe, 3, swipe, 4, round 5, round 6, open 7, 8, curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, drop the arms and a swing. Look up to the ceiling. From here, you're gonna take your first arm, swim it forward. Second arm swings it forward. And I'm walking my feet out into a nice wide parallel second. You're then going to push the ceiling away, lift your chest high, and fold over top of your legs. From here, you want to look forward a little bit. Your hands are going to come out in front of you. You bend the knees down to the ground, cross the ankles behind you, and take a high release in a seated position. So I'm just going to do that facing the side so you can see it. We've got our knees coming down to the floor, cross the ankle bones, send your pelvis back, little high release. Then you're going to fold over and take a beautiful stretch for 8 counts. That's halfway through the phrase. Let's come back to the start. I'm just going to let someone in. Bear with me. Da, 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 da. Oh, I think they're in. No, we're good. Okay, here we go. So rolling down. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rolling up. Roll up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rolling down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rolling up. Roll 1, 2. Swipe 3, swipe 4. Round 5, round 6. Open 7, 8. Curve 1, 2, 3, 4. And a drop. Lift. See the ceiling. Swim, swim. Push the space. Fold and hold. Hands forward. Hands, knees, ankles back. See the ceiling. Then fold it over and hold. Stretch. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna keep going because we'll have time to practice it. I'm just gonna face the diagonal. From here, you're gonna come over the knees and into your 4-point kneel. So you've got your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. We're gonna take a cat-cow, looking up to the ceiling and pushing the spine up towards. So there's when you tip your pelvis and then tuck. Now you're gonna walk back into a plank. Hold it here. Now it would be rude to not do a push-up. So we're gonna do two. We're gonna go for two little push-ups. Engage those arms. Down and lift, and down and lift. We then take a downward dog all the way up. Your first leg, your right leg, is gonna reach to the back of the wall. Stretch high to the ceiling, all the way side to the wall, and back down. Then you reverse that circle all the way to the side, up to the ceiling, and back down. Now that same foot is gonna step in between your hands to a big lunge. You're gonna release the hands, look up to the ceiling, bring your hands back down, step your back foot in, roll all the way up, and at the very top, you're just gonna take a rise and a lower to do the whole thing all over again. So let's pretend we've already done all the roll downs because that's the easy part. So we're gonna roll up and swipe our arm. We roll up 1, 2, swipe 3, swipe 4, gather 5, gather 6, open 7, 8, curve 1, 2, 3, 4, and a drop, see the ceiling, 7, 8, swim, swim, push away, fold, then your hands come forward, knees, ankles, see the ceiling, and lower down. You hold for 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. You come forward to do some cat-cows. 1, look at the ceiling. 1, underneath. Walk out to your high plank. 2 press-ups. Down, down, downward dog. Then it's your right leg that circles all the way up and around and reverses. Then we bring it forward. You see the ceiling. You plant your hands. Step in. Roll on up. And little lift. So the beauty is we're gonna do it twice and eventually it's gonna feel great. When in doubt, make it up, do whatever you want. Alrighty, so I'm gonna put some music on in the background, but I'm gonna be doing it with you the whole time. So bear with me. We're gonna do right side twice, then have a little chat about what it looks like on your second side. Here we go. All right, finding your space. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, rolling down, we roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rolling up. 1, 2, 5, 6, roll back down. 1. All right, stay here, hold 8, 7, 6, ready, rolling up, we swipe, roll 1, 2, and a swipe, round, round, open, curve. Drop the arms back, lift, swim, 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 push, fold it over. Hands, knees, ankles, the ceiling, then fold, hold the stretch. All right, coming into your cat, see the ceiling, and tuck underneath. Find your plank, 2 press-ups, down and up, 1 more, down. And up, downward dog, lift, circling the right leg, all the way down, other leg, and step it forward, 1, 2, see the ceiling, plant your hands, roll up, 1, 2, 3, 4, take a rise, and again, roll down, 1, 2, then roll up, 5, 6, rolling down, 1. All right, now hold here, take a big stretch to those legs. All right, here we go, roll it up. 1, 2, and a swipe, round, round, open, curves. Drop the arms, drop, lift, swimming, right arm, right step, push, down to the floor. Bring it forward, knees across the ankles, lift, and down, hold here. gonna go again on the second side. Essentially, everything just happens on the other arm. The one thing that I'd love to see and be super clear about is your leg. So when we get to our downward dog, it is 8 counts to do 1 full circle and 8 counts to go back. So you wanna see the length in the body all the way around as much as we can find space in that hip. And then you're gonna bring it all the way back through. Nice and slow. The only other difference when we swim, it's gonna be your other arm that comes forward. And yeah, I think we just need to even out the body. So let's do it on the other side and then we'll do some floor. Here we go. Twice through, which means 4 more tricep push-ups. Gotta love it. All right, here we go. 5, 6, rolling through the spine, roll 1. And over. Roll up, 1, 2. 5, 6, rolling down, roll down. Articulate the spine. Now stay here and stretch. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Roll up using your other arm. 2 swipe and a swipe. Round, round, open, curve. All right, drop the arms. Now see the ceiling. Left arm, swim, swim, push, hold it over. Go hands, knees, ankles. Take a breath. This is all the same, so just enjoy the stretch here. All right, cat-cow, moving forward. See the ceiling, see your belly. Walking out to your plank, 2 press-ups, down, and up, 1 more, down. Downward dog, 5, 6, left leg circles, 1, 2, 3, 4. And just get there, goes the other way. 5, 6, step it forward, 1, 2, see the ceiling, nice. Step that foot in, roll up, little rise, last time today. Here we go, roll down. Just get there by count 8, then bend the knees and slowly roll up through the spine. And down for 1, 2. Okay, this is the last time you're in this stretch. So draw that nose towards your knees. Rolling up left arm, 1, 2, and a swipe right arm. Curves and a curves, breathe. Plie, curve the spine. Drop and see the ceiling. Left arm, swim, swim, push. Down to the floor. Hands, knees, ankles. See the ceiling. And hold like a book. 5, 6, coming forward. 1, 2. See the ceiling and look under. Walk out to your plank. Last 2, nice and strong. Down and push. Gorgeous. Downward dog. 5, 6. Circle left leg. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and circle. All right, step forward. 1, 2, see the ceiling, down. Bring that foot in, roll on up. Little rise, let's try and stay this time. Hold with your heels off the floor. Last 3, last 2, and lost my balance, 1. Woo! All right, shake it out. Nice work. So we are gonna come on down to the floor now. Now, I'm going to do this facing away from you. And every so often I'll come around to see how the orientations of the facings are. So let me just bring this like so. So your front will still be facing me, but my front's gonna be that lovely green wall right there. So come on down to the floor and we're gonna make a big X. So my feet are towards my front and my hands are out to the side. You're gonna bend at the right knee and draw it across to the left side, pulling across the body until you end up onto your belly, okay? So that spiral happens because the right toe is reaching so far across the body that it pulls me onto my stomach. Now when I get here, it's my right hand that's gonna reach down to the right foot, swipe across the floor and pull me back onto my back surface with my feet into the ground. Cool, let's try that. So we bring right knee up, draw it across the body, onto your belly, swipe your right arm down to the floor, past the ground, and onto your feet. From here, we're going to take 2 leg swings. We drop the knees over to the right, swing the left, back to the center, drop the knees over to the left, swing the right, back to the center. From here, your option 1 is an around the world. Now you're around the world, you're going to swing your left knee over to the side, hop up onto your shoulders, and land into a beautiful 4th position, which is my left foot in front and my right knee behind you. Yes. Now the main, oh, cool, so close, so close. The main focus there is to try to keep your toes on the ground the entire time as you come all the way around. So I'll show you it again. I'm going to go over to my right. I bring my right arm in like a little chicken wing, and my left arm plants into the floor so that I can come up through the legs, swing them around, and then plant into a 4th position. Exactly. Now, when we get here, we're not going to stay here for long. You're going to take your right foot, step it across the left, and push through towards your front. Exactly. And to make it a bit more dramatic, I have this kind of like swimming or pushing something away action. At the same time, you're going through. Yes, yeah. One more thing, then we'll go back. You're just going to switch your 4th by coming up to your knees and changing so that your right leg comes underneath you. And your arms, they're just here. They're going to release like a little eagle and then come back down. So it's kind of like a bird taking flight. Exactly. Let's go from the beginning. So, finding your X. We bring our right knee up towards our right armpit, across to the left. Right arm swipes, brings you back. 2 leg swings. 1 and center. 2 and center. All the way around the world into your 4th position. Now, when you get here, you immediately step across and change your 4th. Now, just one thing, if that around the world doesn't feel great, or perhaps you don't have enough space in your room, you can also do a half around the world, where you simply send your toes over behind you, and then it's your left leg that comes down into the floor. So you're just taking out the first little bit if you need that. Yeah. Yes. That was great. Cool. Yeah, then your left, yes. Fabulous. I love to see that. Amazing. Can we go on? Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. So what did we do? Oh, we just did a bird. So we just came up. Your right side of the body is now going to try and reach down to the floor. You're going to bring your hands behind you, swing your feet, and lengthen them long to the corner. Exactly. One more time. So we've got our right foot in front. We go down to the side, bend the knees, reach them long. Now your left hand you want to keep in the floor so that you can bend your knees to you and push over to the other side. Exactly. And at the exact same time, bend your knees in. We swipe like a rainbow. Your head comes down to the floor as you lift your tailbone up to the ceiling. Then you swivel around and land in a crossed position. So if I do that facing you once, my knees are going to come in. I swipe like sunshine, drop my head down, and then land in a crossed position. Yeah, give it a go and I'll have a little look. Nice. Yes, Antonia, sweet, love, great. Yes, yeah, and then you blend with your feet like so. Cool, one more time all together. So let's go from your right foot in front for you just did your bird. We come down to the floor, send our feet away from us, bring our knees in so we can swipe and land down into the floor. Great, from there, you're going to take your left hand, circle all the way around, reach over with the right, and then imagine there's a string on that left elbow, and it pulls you right down to the side. And that's like the first moment of something
sharp happening, like a very dynamic change. You've got this beautiful reach, 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 ha, and then all of a sudden you're there. Yeah, so we've landed, we go circle, circle, reach, ha. Now from here, you're going to send your right arm back to that diagonal and step out into a lunge. So I've got my right foot down on the floor, my left hand reaching. Now, if you want to watch this once, I'll do it facing you. I'm going to imagine this foot stays here. My back leg twizzles in and hugs the bottom leg. Kind of like a screw, almost. Yes, yeah, fabulous. So we twizzle in and hold, and your left hand has to go back down to the floor. Now, once you've done that, you're then going to use your right hand and circle back and bring your feet to the side wall. They kind of do a little jump off the floor, exactly. So I'm hugging my leg, swing, jump to the side. Yeah, yes. Woo! Wow, great. Let's go back to your cross-leg position. So we circle the body, we bring our hand over, it comes in, it goes out to the side, twizzle everything in, then jump to land to the side. Whee! Nice, and my sit bones are sitting down now, so I'm like really secured into the floor. Great, I think that's a good place to go back to the beginning, and then we'll add on the end. There's only a little bit more. So find your X. All right, we're in our big X. We bring our right knee up and over, swiping your right arm down, bring yourself back into the floor, swing one leg and in, swing the other leg, then go around the world, up and over, and into your fourth. Now, as soon as you get there, you cross, switch, change your fourth. Ear comes down, bend the knees, send your feet, bring your knees in, swipe up, change, and circle the body to the corner, sharp elbow, back out, twizzle around, and jump. Yes, good. Have a second, put that together, and then I'll add on the very last bit. Okay, I'll just have a little look to see how it's going. Try to put it together, see what's working, what maybe is not. Nice. Okay, so I'll talk you through it. And right knee comes up, it goes over across to the body. Swipe your arm down and in. Yes, lovely. Back onto the back. Swing the leg once, swing the leg twice. Woo! All the way around the world, landing in your fourth, then stepping across, ha, ha, up like a bird, all the way down towards your diagonal. Knees come in, swipe the ceiling, twizzle around. Yes, great. Keep that circle going and in. Then we swipe out into a big lunge, hug it all together, and jump. Whee! Nice. This is the last bit, okay? So once we get into this little jump section, you're gonna fold over and take a nice little stretch over top of your legs. Now we're about to do a backwards roll. So if you're like me, you've got a wall right there. You might need to angle it a different way. Just be careful if there's anything behind you. You can go over your right or left shoulder, just sending your feet up and over and landing on your knees. Exactly. If you're going over your right shoulder, bring your right knee in front. If you're going over the left, you still want to somehow get your right knee to be in front. So we're in this kind of shape. Right knee in front, left knee slightly behind. Your feet are going to slide to the back of your space and then back to where they were. Tap, tap. And that's just another moment if something sneaky happens. And you can look at it. Look, center. Cool, let's go from here. We're gonna fold over. So we fold over like a book, knees over, backwards roll, toes go tap, tap. Last little bit, you're gonna bring your So they're already in the floor, but you're going to think of inverting up towards the ceiling. So I'm going to send left foot up, right toe down. Kind of like a little handstand. If you prefer to just do a little small one, that is absolutely fine. Take what works for you. But one leg goes up, one leg comes down. Then think of rolling up through the spine and holding on to that left knee. Can't see my head, so sorry. Okay, try that again from here. So our toes go side, side. Kick, lift, rolling up. You're gonna release the foot down, down. And you go left, right to the side. I'm just gonna face you to show this. Your right leg is gonna swipe behind, and then we lay all the way down to your X. So if you were facing this way, and you've got your left knee, down, down, swipe, and land. Woo! And that's the whole phrase. So let's put it together from, you've already done your around the world, and we're about to step across and go through that shape. So, ready? And we step across, change your fourth, melting down to the floor, send your feet over, knees come in, swipe the space, all the way around, circle, reach, in, one more reach, bring that back leg in, jump around. Now we fold over like a book, backwards roll, feet go tap, tap, one hand stand, roll up, grab the knee, down, down, swipe, lower. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna put the music on. I'm gonna give us like a minute, 2 minutes to kind of go over it in our heads. There's no counting. You get to decide how quick, how slow you'd like to move, but just to be able to weave it together and have a beginning and an end. And then we'll do it as a group and see what it looks like, okay? So bear with me. Here comes some music. So this is for you, for time to go over and see what's working. I'll do it as well. Wish we could do this forever, never remember the mistakes that we made. I told you I loved you, but we were just friends. You kept me waiting, I hated you then. Gave it a few years, you said on your desk, I never got over secrets again. Nice, yes, woo, great. Sweet, okay, it's looking good. I feel like it's connecting in the body. Yes, nice, Ivan. Woo, nice, yes. So let's do it once all together. And then I'm just gonna add some ideas and flavors that you can think about to kind of make it feel really, give it like a performative quality to it almost. So you've got some ideas to put behind it. So once more all together, and then we'll look at it a bit more with a fine-tooth situation. So find your X, I'll do it with you, but know that I'm kind of looking back and seeing how's it going at the same time. Here we go. All right, I'll count you in. 5, 6, 5, 6, right knee lifts up, right over, down, swipe, and swing, and swing, all the way around, up, and stepping across, yes, nice, lifting the arms all the way down, already thinking about going up, circle, up, and and down, and push, all the way down. 3. Sweet. If you've got some nearby, please feel free to have a sip of water. We are going to do it once more. I'm just going to add a couple of things to think about after I have a little sip of water. Okay. Okay, lovely. So the idea with this floor phrase in any of my classes, I like to use floor as a way to move efficiently and also poetically, like quite fluid in and out with areas of spice. So that action there is one of the spice. The little, the feet that go, that's a moment of spice as well. Everything else can have this sensation of fluidness. So there's a couple areas that I'd like to see those connections. The first one, after you come around the corner, doing this, think of the bird and going down to the floor as like one movement, up, down. So it doesn't look like two shapes, they're just kind of connected as one. Yeah, nice, yeah. So we come around the corner, lift, into the floor and around. This is the next moment of like, think of it as it doesn't end until that part. So our knees come in. This keeps going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and stop. That's the first place of stop. And I think the beauty in it is keeping the body quite low. So I'll just do it facing you. As you come around, keep the chest down towards the floor until the very last moment, and then you can go. I could talk about this exercise forever, but I won't. So try those two things, connecting the bird and the ear down, and then also keeping your windmill really fluid and keep the body low as we do it once more, and then we'll move on. All right, here we go. Finding your X, I'll count you in. All right. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Swing and round and leg switch and back. Leg swing and round whirl. All right, here we go. Connect dots. Low the body, low. And swing through and little sauce. Fold like a book. Up and over. Toes. High. Good job. Give yourself a little round of applause for that. Okay, like I said, I would love to talk and do that phrase over and over and over again, but we need to get up out of the floor and do some standing stuff. So we're gonna do one last phrase. Now this one is very spine orientated. So if you feel like there's moments to find a bit of, I don't know, a bit of the back kind of going through the space, please feel free to add that in. The beauty of working with people that I haven't exactly met before is I get to see how you move in comparison to me. We've all got very different, lovely bodies, and it's nice to be able to see that. So this is just a skeleton. You can add and play and adapt with the phrase itself, okay? Let's go. So I am going to do the same thing where I face that way so that you can see the shape from behind as if we were in the same room together. All right, here we go. So the first thing I want you to think about are your shoulder blades kind of wrapping to the front of the body. So if I came close to you, they're like wrapping around, and what that's causing is my arms to reach over to the corner. Now it'll be this corner for me. It goes right, left, and they're right over to the side of the body. And I'm almost like holding on to them as if we had strings, bringing back to that image of strings. So we have right shoulder, left shoulder, ha, ha, Your left hand is going to tap the right hand over to the side. So if I did that facing you, boom. Oh yeah, you already did it. Excellent, fabulous. Ask and you shall receive. Ready? And tap, tap, boom, step. From here, your hands are gonna go up and around your head and collect it over to your left hip. So the idea is we had our strings, we move the strings, they go around the head and over to the side, and you're just turning to face the other way. So from the top, we have shoulder blade, tap, turn, and place. Fabulous. From here, you're gonna take your left elbow and your right knee, connect it in, and then reach it away from each other. Now my arm is not in the frame anymore, but it's kind of going up to the ceiling, and my focus is following it, down, up. And the leg is an extension of wherever that fits in the body. It can be high, it can be reaching out long. Just think of those point of contacts being away from one another. So we've just done shoulder blade, tap around the spine, tap, tap, and it reaches up. One more thing, and then I will go back. From here, you're going to imagine that your left ear is heavy. You're going to look over to the side, step out on this foot, and swing yourself back to face the front. And I'm kind of using my hand to help that action. Exactly. The other arm, I don't really think it does much. I feel like it's just down as you come around. So we've just done connect, down, around. And now I'm facing my front, but on a diagonal. But by all means, change your front, so I don't mind. Do whatever you need. Let's go from the top. So find your front. We've got shoulder blade, tap, around the back, elbow, lift, down, through, hold. Exactly. And that hand is doing the work for you, kind of like it's lifting up the leg and bringing it around. Let's try just that with music twice, and then we'll add on. This song is by a Canadian artist. I don't know if you knew, but I'm from Canada. So I just was like, I might as well bring a little bit of Canadian history in there. So they're called the Tragically Hip, if you happen to know them. They're great. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, ready? 5, 6, 7, down, round, hold, left, through, up. Hey! Nice. Let's do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8, up, round, and up. Yes. Woo. Nice. So, you can already tell it's a bit more quick pace to the floor stuff. So use the kind of warmth and the strength we created from the first bit and carry it over to this. We're going on. So we've just come around to the corner. You're going to complete that circle with the upper half of the body. So as it comes around, woo, complete that circle. Like it's one big circle all the way. Yes, yes. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Very nice, very nice. Once it's come around, it's like your right arm is on a roller coaster. And all of a sudden it's doing this like wave action, okay? So we've come around the corner, circle the head, wave. And it's just one wave. Sorry, my head's not in there. At the same time, you're gonna travel as much as you can to the diagonal that you're facing. And I think it goes, right leg, left leg, right leg. So it's 3 steps towards that diagonal. Up, up, down. And you land in like a down situation. Exactly. Yeah, da, da. Wait, nice. Cool. Let's put that from the top. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, right arm. 1, 2 to the side. and around, knee lift through the space, continue the circle, travel, hold. Yeah, and I know I'm counting, but there's really no counts. You just kind of move to the music. From there, depending on the space that you've got, we're in this kind of stance. You're going to, your left hand, swipe something around towards the other hand, like you're making a circle behind your back. I'm just doing this facing you. And your left foot goes back front. So kind of like a little turn. If you would like, you can take it into a barrel jump where your toes come, yes, exactly, fabulous. Yeah, where your toes come off the floor and you're kind of holding something behind you. So if I'm facing this way, I can either turn it, or if you've got the space, go for a little jump. And that comes right out of around the corner, circle the body, 1, 2, 3, and down. Good. Last thing, then we'll try it with some sound. After you've done either your turn or your jump, and you've got your right foot in front of you, you're gonna take one more step to the corner, and then it's like, I'm just gonna face you doing this. It's like your opposite arm, so your left arm comes forward, and your right leg extends long. And I'm trying to be quite free in the spine, so we see a little wave, and then we go into a second. So if I did that the right way, I did facing, I've just done 1, 2, 3, turn, and step, second. And you bring your right foot into second position. Exactly. Yeah, that's it. Nice. Can we try that from the beginning with me talking? Then we'll try some sound. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Arm, hit. Around the back, elbow, lift. Corner, 1, 2, circle. Right back, right. Barrel, turn, kick, and second. Yeah. All right. Let's do it a couple times with sound. There's a bit more, and we've got time, so we're going to add it on. Keep pushing, keep being powerful. You're doing great. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to press play. There we go. All right, facing your front. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I run out of space a little bit. All right, let's do it again. Here we go. In 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Around the corner. Circle. Yes, nice. Good. So that's probably the little steps thing. The if I was to say trickiest part, in the sense that you have to know your feet patterns. 1, 2, 3, turn, step, 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 lift, down. Yeah, if I did it facing you, 1, 2, 3, around the back, step, lift, down. 1, 2, 3, around the back, step, lift, down. Yeah, nice. Sick. Okay, we're moving on. Here we go. So you're in your second position. This is my favorite move. It's going to be your right arm that swipes you around. And you're going to turn on your right foot with your left leg in an attitude. You could go once or twice. What needs to happen is you end up facing this corner, the corner that you were traveling to, okay? So we're in our second turn, face your corner, and before you put that leg down, you're gonna extend it, step, turn, and jump to it. And that extension, it's parallel. So instead of turning out the leg. It's like nice and long that way. Then you step onto it and change your hips around. Yes. And think of it less as like a big jump and more like your heels just get whipped around the corner. Yes, yeah. So you've done the reach, second, turn, suspend, oops, I fell, step, and around. And you can suspend that moment as much as you'd like or as little as you like I like to do. Let's go from the beginning. There's a tiny bit more, tiny bit. From the beginning, we have shoulder, shoulder, side, up, down, lift, pick up the leg and turn around the corner. 1, 2, 3. Barrel and kick and down, down, turn, reach, step, hips. Cool. From here, you're facing a different diagonal. You're going to do 2 walks, right foot, left foot, then lunge low, and your left elbow kind of, we go back to that wave through the arms. Just going to let this person in, yeah. So you're facing the diagonal you just stepped into. 1, 2, slow. You're going to change to the other diagonal, quick. And my feet, exactly, you got it. So your first one's melted, and then you switch to the other side. Yeah, slow, quick, yes, nice, good. So let's go from, we have just done our pickup, we've done our head circle, we go roller coaster, turn, step, step, down, turn, extend, and slow walks, melt, and quick. Yeah. Last thing for today. When you've done, you're slow and you're quick, you're going to turn towards your right foot. Wait, let me. Yes, so your front arm is going to go behind the head and your underarm is going to come in front like this. So if I did it facing you, I'm going to turn, freeze, and I kind of look like that. So because I'm facing this way, I'm going to come around, hold. And that's a moment of like, everything stops for a second. Exactly, yeah. Yes, nice. The last thing that happens, your right arm, I'll just do it facing you. It's gonna make like 2 attacks. And on the second one, there's a flow. So it goes ta, ta. Sharp melt. And your knee just lifts a little bit. So it goes, and you open up to the side. And I kind of bend my underneath foot and bend this one. Ta, ta. And then out to the side. Yeah. And that is what we'll do today. Let's go from the top. No, let's go from, we are here. We're about to walk to the corner. Walk 1, 2, down, quick, turn, quick, melt. Yeah. And I think timing wise, it's like walk, melt, quick, tap, tap. And then we're done. Yeah. Let's try with some sound. We'll do it twice and then we'll see where we're at. Here we go, facing your front. 5, 6, 7, 8.
The blue on sea, exactly the sky, so smoky the rain.
Walk, 1, 2, down, hush, change, up, Whee! Yes! Doing good. Okay, we're gonna do it again right away. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. And around, elbow, pick it up, take it around, circle. 1, 2, 3, 1. Down, turn, face, walk, and side, ta-ta. Yes. Okay. Do you think I could watch? My neck is like trying to see you guys every time. I'll like speak as well, but I'd love to see what it's looking like because from what I can see, it's looking like chef's kiss. So great, so great. Here we go from the beginning. Give it your all. We've got twice more, and that is that. Yes, here we go. All right, I'll count you in. In 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. You, nice. 8, 8. Good. 1, 2, whee. Nice. Yes, Antonia, sick. Woo. Nice. Hey. Ow. Ooh, yes. Whee! Okay, because that looked amazing, I just would like to do it once more with you. So I will dance as well. Leave it on the floor. Let's go for it. Once more. All right, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5. Good. Spice. Whee! Nice job. Alrighty, let's do a little cool down, stretch the bodies out, and then we will open the floor to any questions there might be. So, come on out. Let's find a nice wide parallel stance. And just fold over top of the legs, letting the head feel nice and heavy. Walk your hands over to the right side of the room. Draw your knee and nose together. And then walk it over to the other side. Bring your nose and knee together. And then back into the center. Just like our first phrase, bring your hands forward, bring the knees down, cross the ankles, and let's find a straddle. So bring your legs out into a second, reaching up and over. Find length in the spine. And take it the other way. Once more, both sides, breathing long. And up. And then walk your hands out to the center. Take a little moment here, holding it long. And then walk your hands back in, bending your left knee, and bring your right foot up and over. Hug that leg and just twist around the spine. Letting that go. Take your other leg up and over. Hugging the leg in and twizzling around. And letting that go. Cross at the ankle bones. Come on forward. Take a little downward dog. Stretch out the legs. then walk your hands towards your feet. Bend the knees. Roll all the way up nice and slow. And give yourself a nice little round of applause. Woohoo! Yes, that was amazing. Thank you so much for moving with me. It's been an absolute lovely hour. I have some time to chat if anyone has any questions, or if you just want to say hello, you can do whatever. Just feel free to unmute yourself if you'd like to ask anything, or if you're all good. You can drink some water in the meantime. Maybe I'll just tell you a little bit about me. My name's Madison, you know that. So yeah, I'm originally from Canada. I have lived in the UK for 3 years now, and I went to one of the universities in the UK. It's in a small town called Chichester, and I got my master's there, and now I work as a freelance professional dancer and teacher. I teach Pilates as well, which is the way I keep nice and strong. Yeah, and I think the reason I'm kind of in this industry or in this career is because you just get to be super expressive and uniquely individual, which is a beautiful thing to say as a dancer. You kind of get to help create and work with amazing people, which is why I'm happy to be doing that. It's hard though. I mean, we get sweaty. Our feet get really dirty from the floor, but at least it's a nice way to meet and collaborate with other people. So yeah, if there's no questions, Pip wanted me to say that your next session is at 4:30 today. So you're welcome to come in and out of the Zoom. I think it might just be, oh no, Pip is back, great. Okay, so yeah, you're welcome to do that and pop in and out. Were there any questions? Anything you'd like to know? Did you have a good time? Did you have fun? Good, that's what we like to see, thumbs up. And some hearts, I love it, love. Okay, great. As long as you felt a bit sweaty, got your groove on, then that is good. That's what we want out of these things. So thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, great, good. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy the session at 4:30. So lovely to meet you all. Thank you.